All right, what's up, y'all? It's the Wavy File. I'm your host, Jalil West, and I got a real special guest with me today. This probably should have happened a long time ago when I first got it started. I don't know why I didn't ask. Uh,
Hey man, everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
no, this was supposed to happen when it happened because,
Right,
you know, I've been a fan of yours for a long time
right,
since probably the beginning,
right. Long time.
and then some stuff happened. Me opening my mouth.
Hey man.
Some disagreements and stuff.
Yeah.
But now we good. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's all love.
Gabe Gizz. Do you go by Gabe or Gabe Gizz now?
Both. I mean, either or. I keep Gabe Gizz because it's like familiar for people
Yeah.
that have been listening for a while. But Gabe, you know what I'm saying? Gabe Gizz, whatever works.
All right, cool. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Absolutely.
Okay,
man.
I'm
Thanks
like-
for having me.
I'm like, I don't know if he gonna come. I don't know if he gonna say yeah.
Nah, absolutely.
This your first podcast that you done did in the city, right? Since everybody started doing their podcast.
Probably, I would say so. I did one with my homie back in the day, like way before like the whole podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I
like,
remember. I listened to that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
When he was like Belvedere or Beloit or something
it was
like that.
Yeah, it was like something in the basement, Oz in the basement.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah, this is my first one in town for sure.
Cause I've been listening to podcasts literally when nobody really knew what a podcast was for real, and I
Yeah.
used to just like talk radio. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the only way I could explain it.
Yeah, I like podcasts. I got into podcasts. I was listening to what's his name? What's those guys' names? They used to be on Desus and Mero.
Oh yeah, they still got it. I think
Yeah,
Bodega Boys.
Bodega Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into a podcast with that, and of course, Joe Rogan and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I like podcasts. It's better than so you can't listen to music all the time. I feel like put
Yeah.
some conductive in your head.
Like I've been heard about Joe Rogan, but I just listened to it last week because of
Really?
Brilliant Idiots, Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz.
Okay,
Obviously, I listened to it because of Charlamagne,
right.
but it was pretty good.
Yeah,
And I know he's pretty big. Like I said, I've heard of him. I know he get like millions and millions of
Right.
views and stuff. He
Yeah.
puts out episodes like every day.
yeah. He got like 4 hour episodes, and,
Yeah.
and they're pretty intelligent. They're pretty informative, and Joe's pretty like unbiased. I like it. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
his episode with them was 3 hours long,
Yeah.
and like I said, I wasn't tripping. It was good.
yeah,
So I can do that. I
yeah.
can listen to it for 3-4 hours long.
Especially on long drives. Sometimes those are best.
Yeah, highway. Yeah, getting on the
Yeah,
highway and stuff like that, or you at work.
Flights and shit.
Yeah. So let's just start with how did you get into music?
So like I started making music like a long time ago. Like if I was to put it in years, it'd be over 10 years ago. Like almost like 14 years ago. When I was in 7th grade, I went away for the summer to like South Chicago, like Matson, and I was staying with my cousin, and he had this like this old ass like computer, and it had like a recording software on there. He had a little rinky dinky mic, and he had some beats, and I just seen it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna record, And then it was ironic when I came back home for the summer and started going back to school. My friends were rapping too, and my friend Ryan had like a whole little setup, so I started rapping then. And then I moved away, so I kind of like left it alone. And then when I was in high school, I kind of like slowly picked it up. And then when I dropped out of college, that's when I was like, yeah, this is what I'm finna do.
Yeah.
So it was probably about like 7 years ago that I started taking it like as a profession.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what I'm molding my life to be.
Yeah, because I remember, I think, 2012 or 2013, like when you dropped your first video.
Yeah.
Went out there where like the Paint the Dam and stuff was. That,
Yeah,
right?
it was 2012. Yeah, it was like January 2012. Like nobody was dropping visuals like that around here, so it was pretty cool for me.
I'm not gonna lie, you in the beginning, like your videos, man, like cold, raw from the beginning, bro. Like I can't. Probably that first one was a little shaky, but that was your first one.
Yeah,
But like
absolutely.
after that, I can't really think
got
of you
the
having
hang
a
of it.
bad video.
Yeah, I think the visual aspect of it is important because it could be someone's first impression. So I kind of take a little bit more time into doing it, and I like to try to like continue to set the bar. whether it be location or quality or the concept, just something adding to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
do you have a favorite video? I got some questions for you about your video, song, album, but
okay.
I'm gonna just get into that right now. You got a favorite video?
No, I don't even remember all the videos.
No, you don't remember all of them?
Honestly, I didn't do. I got over like 30. I probably got over 20 videos.
You got a top 5?
Yeah. I think, of course, Young and Wealthy is like Young and
Man, bro, that
was
video.
Young
I
and
think that was the one that probably set you over the top for real. Like I remember that Facebook went crazy when that video dropped.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody
dope.
seen anything like that.
Yeah, because it was like 2013. It was like red cam, like 4K. Like nobody was doing shit like. So it was pretty dope. It was pretty clean. That one was a really good video. I used to do a lot of videos with my friend Bobby. Rex is dead. We did a video called Snail that was super creative, in my opinion, and I really like it.
What about Fry?
Fry was a good video. We did that in Las Vegas. That was a cool video. Moving Along was a really cool video.
Yeah.
And even the one that me and Shaq just did, the dollar signs, with it's just a really cool location, LA vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really cool. I would say those ones. Little Yellow Girl, that one was really cool too. I don't really have a favorite because they're all mine. You know what I'm saying? It's like kids to me. You can't really have like a favorite kid if you got more than one.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a favorite, but those would probably be my top. Yeah.
You know one you left out though? A motivational song.
That's
that one
it.
visually, like how it looked.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you under all the lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That looked real good too.
Okay, yeah. That was a recent one too. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that one.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Okay, but you got a song, bro, that you put on SoundCloud like a long time ago. It had like horns and all that stuff. I think the cover was like some wedding people. What'd you do with that song, bro? Because you like took it off. It was only on there for like a couple weeks and then you just removed it.
It's
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just don't remember the name of it. But I mean, that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, that song was cold though.
I got so many songs, bro, that just like are good as fuck and it just never come out. It's just so that as I get more educated in the music business, I'm learning that there's a lot of money in all these hit records that we make. Even someone in a small town can make one song and generate millions of dollars off one song independently. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of just like educating yourself on how to do it. So the more as I get older, I learn like not putting out as many songs. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing songs out without purpose.
Yeah.
So that's why, in the past I used to do, I used to put a song out and promote it for 3 days, 2 weeks, and then it's over with. And now I'm just taking a different approach to it. Just kind of giving music more meaning, have people grasp it a little bit differently and a little bit better over time. So
You think that's why you haven't left Rockford?
I mean, I have left Rockford, but I just
Like moved though.
Moving is different because even when I move, I'm gonna be moving around. You know what I'm saying? So I got like a daughter. I take care of my little brothers and my mom, and I got a lot of like responsibilities here. So I don't really feel the rush to move right now, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job of just like staying grounded as far as staying here and then going all around the world still, you know. So
you do a lot of shows a lot of the time and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I try to go everywhere and then still maintain my home base here. It just works. Eventually, being in a bigger city is a necessity, but until that time comes, I'm not really sweating it. I don't really be. It happened though. I moved to Atlanta for like 3 months. I go to LA like every month. You know what I'm saying? I just got back from Mexico. I go to England and Europe. So like I try to stay active in all over the place. I never be home anyway.
But do you think you can make it mainstream by just like staying put here? Is that the ultimate goal?
It's not the goal to stay here, but
I'm talking about like making it mainstream.
Making it mainstream is inevitable. I mean, there's a lot of people that you can read about and find out about. It come from very small places. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, ultimately, my goal is bigger than music. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to create a culture. So, I really don't think that where I am matters because we have the internet. I like I said, I could go anywhere. So eventually, yeah, I'm gonna move out of town and move to a different place. Honestly, I want to move out the country. I'm gonna buy an island one day. So that's my goal.
Yeah,
That's the ultimate goal, you know. But I think that I can work efficiently wherever I am. It don't matter where I am. It's just matters about my mindset. Because a lot of people go to L.A. and then they get lost in the sauce. A lot of people move to New York and it's a little bit too fast for them. Like I've really created a method of being everywhere and then still maintaining a foot here. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, because I said a long time ago, I think you probably would have made it mainstream by now if you would have got out. Because me personally, I don't see nobody making it mainstream here just because I don't feel like, I mean, the eyes might be here now, but before,
right,
we didn't have eyes here like that.
Right, and I understand that. I feel that. But I mean, you gotta think about it, man. Like, think about people like Virgil. You know what I'm saying? Think about people like Fred. There's a lot of people that come from here that go on to do bigger things, and then they still have like ties here. So I don't really focus on the environment. I don't really focus on that. I focus on the environment that I'm in mentally. As far as I'm an explorer. So even if I move somewhere, I'm gonna just want to move somewhere else. So like I just let it happen. Just take each day at a time, and then possibly so. I moved to L.A. 3-4 years ago when it was like blowing up, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I would be making the same type of, like, in the same space that I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying? Or have the financial stability that I maintain outside of music right now, So I think it's important to just focus on one thing at a time. And right now I'm here, so I'm just going to keep doing what I do here until they need me somewhere else, you know what I'm saying?
So I would say you do have that star quality. I always was like, oh yeah, Gabe, he like a rock star. People now in the past, people have like, oh no, man, how you listen to him? He kind of weird.
Right.
And I'm like, I mean, he has some songs that might be questionable where I might not like, but if you hear him rap, the bars is there.
Right.
And I remember, like I said, I'm coming from a fan.
Right.
Because like I said, when I first started listening to you, I didn't know you. I never even seen you before.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh shit, like he cold, like he nice. You know what I'm saying? So I just listen to your songs. Mostly just like watch your videos on YouTube and stuff like that. That's before streaming and stuff really took off.
Right.
And I think like the first time I saw you was at like the mall, bro. I just remember this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit about me. Don't laugh at me, y'all. But yeah, I think I just seen you. We was at, I think it was I want to say it was Black Friday, and I think you was like in the front of a crowd of people. And in my head, I was like, that's Gabe Gizz. And Trey and E.T. used to talk so much shit, they used to just laugh at me.
Yeah.
Because I was, like I said, I was a fan.
Right.
And like I said, I didn't know you. So I'm just looking at you from like a musician.
Right.
And I just thought you was so cold. I'm like, man, he dope.
Right.
And people used to call you weird and shit.
Yeah.
And I never got that.
I mean, I tell you, around that time, like, I used to paint my fingernails black, you know what I'm saying?
Now everybody doing that shit, though.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you was ahead of the time.
Bro, in my sophomore year, that was like 2009, like probably like a year before the whole jerk boy. So I was wearing skinny jeans. Like, I was rocking, I wanted that skater look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They used to call me and my homie gay. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Now look at the whole world.
Everybody
you know
doing
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Like,
Dwayne Wade just had his toes painted.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I think the culture in Rockford I'm different because I wasn't born and raised in Rockford.
It's slower here.
Yeah, a lot of people pick up on things a lot slower. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go, people like, damn, bro, you dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
you always been fly.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
But everybody here, the knowing me and knowing how goofy I am, or knowing like I used to work here, and they know me. They don't really listen to my music, so they know me as like a person, and they think I'm a little different, and that's cool, because I mean I bet you they don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be a little different than somebody you don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I just always use that to my advantage, and especially when it came to making music. I've always been avid on trying new things and just expanding, into any field that I can with it. Cause I mean, shit, bro. Like, why not? Like, why do the same thing over and over again? But as I get older and get more strategic with this, you know what I'm saying? As I've gone through my experimental, I found myself coming back to my roots, like rapping.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, rapping, and so. It's a journey, bro. It's everything that's happened, everything that people done said. It's just all part of the journey.
Yeah, because you said people not listening. Do you feel like you get the same? Do you feel like you get supported here in Rockford? Because I know you the one that you'll post your numbers and stuff like that, and you'll have a lot of streams.
Right.
But like I would say, when you perform and stuff like that, it seemed like other artists, more like the hood artists, trap artists, whatever, they seem like they get a lot more love than you.
Yeah. I mean, it's a numbers game, but I mean, because locally, like I said before, a lot of people grew up in Rockford. A lot of people have family and friends that live in Rockford, so it's like a hometown advantage. You know what I'm saying? Even though I done been here for a while, since like my 8th grade, 9th grade year. I don't got no family in Rockford, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no cousins that live here that come to my shows. I don't got no family that I went to school with, or, I didn't go to kindergarten or go to, skate co with motherfuckers. Like, motherfuckers, you be like, bro, you remember when we used to go to skate co or the gate, what is it called? The gateway. Like, the waterfront. Like, I never went to that shit because, like, and y'all got all these, memories of, I remember him from, so, but subconsciously you're going to support, subconsciously you're going to gravitate towards people and people that you've had memories with. When they see me, they see I look different, the music different. They don't really know me or ain't seen me unless you went to school with me. So, I'll kind of have like at the disadvantage, when it comes to like performing and, local support. But I mean, it ain't never bothered me because the music speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same motherfuckers that don't want to support be the same people that dapping me up afterwards. Be like, yo, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? That was different, but that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. So just take it.
Yeah. You mentioned that you was in a different space. What made you like change your sound? Because you went from, like I said, you was rapping before, bars and stuff like that, and then you kind of went like more towards like the auto-tune route.
I think I was started off, my heavy influences like Jay-Z, Nas. I used to like listen to like Nas old school shit, Jay-Z old school shit, like just study it, rap to the instrumentals, Currency, Wiz, rapping, spitting, and then once I mastered rap, it was just so fucking easy. I was like, bro, I need to like to try something different. Like, I seen what Kid Cudi and Ye was doing with the beats, and I was like, damn, bro, I could rip that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I could spit over this shit too. And honestly, like, I bet you if you go back and listen to all the little weird shit that motherfuckers thought was super weird when I was dropping it, I bet you'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, you was doing stuff like that before too, though.
I'm still rapping. I might be singing a little bit more or whatever, or just adding more harmony, but it's just because I'm just advancing as a songwriter, as a conceptual artist, you know what I'm saying? So it happens, your favorite artist gonna go through stages where he wanna try some shit where, he may be a hood ass nigga, but now he doing songs with Cardi B so that the numbers can go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never would have expected your favorite artist to do that. It just happens, but I feel like now I've come back to a space where like, okay, I done tried all that shit too. And now it's like, okay, now can I still rap? Now it's like, can I still rap?
Yeah.
These niggas be, rapping and going crazy, and it's like, I know I can rap.
Yeah.
Like, I know I used to go crazy. Like, I took more of like a artistic approach for like years, like 2, 3, 4 years, So now I'm back to like, ripping shit up, you know what I'm saying? And just like making good conceptual music that hit, you know what I'm saying? And bars that hit, like, I do it like breathing, and now I'm just systematically doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it strategically. It's kind of like a scientist, I'm creating songs to make hits. I'm ready to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was that stubborn artist with 500 fans, not willing to change,
Mm-hmm.
willing to preserve the love and the art of the music. Right now, okay, everybody getting rich.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the greatest ever. Okay, I'm gonna play the game too.
Mm-hmm.
I need 5 million fans. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what y'all want, I got you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
So you just trying different stuff out, just seeing, because everybody else was doing it. You was just like, let me just try to see what it's like.
Going back to the fundamentals for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking back, what people originally started gravitating towards me for, and just bringing it to modern time and making it the best out. You know what I'm saying? Making it something that could play on the largest level. You know what I'm saying, with anybody.
Yeah, because I would say you did have songs, like you said, Little Yellow Girl, that was one, and then one of my favorite ones is Love on Fire. That was a good one.
See, if I was bigger artist and I dropped them shits would be smash hits.
Yeah.
But, the thing is, like I said, the area we come from and the little outlet exposure that we have, it's just stuff gets lost. And, But yeah, honestly, I just hope that people that been following the journey just realize that like I did that stuff just to show people how, I can, like, it's just like so easy. Like, Drake rap, sing, you know what I'm saying? Like, my name is Gabe Gizz. It used to be Gabe Gizzy, you know what I'm saying? Like, Drake Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I could rap and I could sing too, you know what I'm saying? I could do it better than Drake, you know what I'm saying? So
I had that dumb moment. I was like, one of my Twitter or Instagram handle was like Jizzy.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, wow, just up being obsessed with Drake.
Yeah. So it just happens, so like I just wanted to show people that I can do anything. So no bars, no limits.
Yeah. But we need people like you to make it though, because I like Lil Nas X song, but it's like when people like that, bro, they life change overnight, like literally in like months. Like, how long that song been out, Old Town Road? Like what, 2 months, 3 months?
The thing is, like, we never see the full story though. Like,
from what they said though, they said that was like his first song. And he just put that song out there. That's what they said.
You might have that, but it's a whole industry plant thing going on too, you know what I'm saying, where they planting motherfuckers in there. He might be a nephew to somebody, you never know. Like, just having the resources, like how he go get a fucking Billy Ray Cyrus feature so quick, you know? Like, he got the resources and they were there, like, say it take an overnight celebrity 8 years to really become an overnight success. Like, imagine that, like, working 8 years, 9 years. Like, DJ Khaled was a DJ doing his thing for 10 years. Like, you like Charlemagne. Nobody knew about Charlemagne 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah, we started finding out about Charlemagne 10 years ago, but he wasn't who he is now. So it's just like becoming an overnight celebrity. It's either you've been planted and blessed with that position, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas then crowned you that position, or you really been grinding for 10 years and we just now seeing it, and you're like, oh, this motherfucker came out of nowhere. Like, so, I respect anybody that get put in that light, because, you know what I'm saying, that's where we all trying to get to, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the money at, so I tip my hat to it,
That's good you think like that, because I be mad as hell. I'm like, man, these niggas trash. I like that song. He got a decent little EP.
You know what?
But a lot of them is just like, man, why?
But why? It's enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have it's a hermetic principle. It's a rising. There's always a rise and a fall. You know what I'm saying? There's always, everybody's gonna have a moment. Everyone's that moment gonna die down.
And
you
a lot
know
of
what I'm
times
saying?
they don't really last long
Yeah,
anyway.
you know what I'm saying? But it's up to the intelligent that they need to learn how to seize the moment and expand that moment and, stretch that moment out for their kids. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everyone gonna get their own opportunity, as long as they keep them vibrations open for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like having that attitude that I have as far as, I'm not gonna view him as a one-hit wonder or overnight success, because I know that it takes a lot of hard work to get. It just kind of does something for your own self. You know what I'm saying? In your own field, whatever you're doing, it just makes your story a little bit more richer. You know what I'm saying? When you do get to that place, because, nobody, even motherfuckers that get there and don't deserve it, bro, the people that see that, they don't respect it, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't respect it, the people that get there. So, it all comes and folds on its own, So I just let nature take its course. You get me?
Yeah. So right now, you put out a project, 33 for Life. That's
Right.
your most recent project.
Yeah.
33 songs.
All hits.
Why so long?
It's a statement. I put out a project called Help. It did okay. It was like a hiatus between Help and Nostalgia Nova. It was like there was a long break. I had like a 3-year break because I had a kid, and I was about to sign a deal with Anthony Kilhofer, who was Travis Scott's first manager.
Really?
And I had a kid, and it required me. It was a really bad deal, though. It was like, it's called a sunset deal, and I was gonna
What, they like take everything?
I was gonna get fucked even after the deal. So, but I didn't want to sign it, And I had a kid. It was gonna require me to leave, and my kid was just born, so I took a long break from music, and then I came back with Help, and it wasn't like the results that I wanted.
Yeah, it was good though.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good, bro. I always gonna make good music.
Yeah,
I ain't
that
gonna
was
put
good.
out. I ain't gonna put out bad music.
Yeah.
But how people receive it, how I'm promoting it to the world, like, that's on me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you put a lot of work into it though, because I remember going to the showcase that y'all had. I feel like y'all put in a lot of work for that.
We did, but for that good of music, it should have been done better. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people were expecting. A lot of people just didn't know what to expect from me. Like, they didn't know if I was gonna come rapping and singing, because my last project was like singing.
Yeah.
So like I just feel like it was just like a weird limbo project. So once I I took another year to just kind of let me get my shit together. I shifted out of the environment I was in, and then I got into a new space, and then boom, I started making the best music of my life. I started rapping again. I was like, I'm finna rap, you know what I'm saying? And of course I sang a little bit, because that's my love. I love making creative music, but I just started making so much fucking music, bro. Like, I had like 68 and 70, like 90 songs at one point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just piling up. Like, I was like, bro, I could put out a project that got 33 songs. Like, how many niggas can do that? And I'll make sure every single one of them songs, nobody can be like, I mean, you could be like,
I said it.
Huh?
I said it.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's why we had our issue.
Yeah, that's fine, and that's fine, but nobody can be like, bro, that song's trash.
Yeah.
Like, I don't put out trash music. I can't.
I would say when I first listened to it, I was like, all right, the production is fire, but I think it just wasn't for me, the sound wise. I'm just like, only because I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like auto-tune out.
Right.
And I
feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Like, bro, it's like Future did it, and
right.
then just like everybody did it.
Absolutely.
So I think that's where it was for me, and I kind of just I wanted to hear the rapping again, like you talked about.
Right.
And but I mean, it definitely has some songs on there that I definitely like.
Right. I mean,
Big Dog, Moving Along,
yeah,
Me Time. You know what I'm saying? So you got the songs on there.
Yeah. And it was a collaborative effort with my friend Jake. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a.
He cold though.
Yeah, he nice. It
Do he produce all the songs on there?
He did produce most of them.
Most of them,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like a project that was like a completely me thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also knew that it was a project that I'd be living and breathing because, like, you know, you might not have heard all the songs.
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
motherfucker. Like, I know motherfuckers that
People like it though.
People love it.
Yeah.
People that got 100,000 streams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's my best performing project ever to date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just needed to give the consumer something. That's what I wanted to do with the project, and that's why it's so many tracks and so many different vibes, and you know, it's a little bit for everybody, and it's a breathing, living project because you put it on shuffle, you might hear a song you might haven't heard in a year, or you put it on shuffle, you might hear a song you never heard before. So that's why, you know, we did it, and the magic behind that, and of course, just to promote the brand, some more 33 songs, 33 for life.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things to do is like go back and listen to an album. Like months
Exactly.
later, or a year later, just to see, because you always miss something.
Exactly.
Always. Cause
Exactly.
a lot of times with albums, you would get into the songs like you really, really like, unless you just play it all the way through and it's just that great. But a lot of times you'll miss a song just because you go back to just listen to your favorites.
Right, and I also did the project with that many songs so I could keep working.
Yeah.
And places and times where I'm like doing nothing, or I'm never doing nothing, but in times where, like, you know, I got something coming up, or like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I need to make a visual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really shooting videos right now because I'm working on an up and coming project. So I can go and I can shoot 2 videos off that project a month, and I would still have fucking 12, damn near, you know, 11 songs that need videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much, you know, I can come back to that project and start shooting videos for songs people like never even got to. I got a song on there called Alone Sweet Home. It's fire, you know what I'm saying? I got a song on there called Game Plan. That's fire, you know what I'm saying? I'm spitting on it, and I could come back at any time and just, like, people be like, man, where was that? At where can I find that song? Oh, it was on 33-4L. Like, damn, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
And then they go back and listen to the whole thing again, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a method to the madness, for sure.
Yeah. So we had a problem because I was opening my mouth saying stuff.
Which you have the right to.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. You have the right to do so.
And,
it's a free country, free world,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You was pissed. Why was why? So
you was pissed.
yeah. So why were you so mad that what was the first time? Okay, so what I did was you had tagged me in a song. I think originally what I did,
I think Shaq tagged you in a song or something. Was it?
Yeah, he tagged me in a song because I had made a post on Facebook because this is probably right around the time the Wavy file started kind of taking off. I wasn't really expecting that.
Right.
So then people just start tagging me in their music over and over and over. I'm just like, all right, you niggas is trash. And the next time you tag me in something, I'm finna drop this Charlamagne meme.
Right.
And then you just so happened, Shaq just happened to be the next person to tag me, and I just didn't like it, and I just did it.
Right.
And obviously, I knew y'all wasn't gonna be happy about it, but I didn't think it was gonna go so left like it did.
Right.
And I was like, damn, bro, like I've been fucking with your music for this long, and you
I
know,
know,
this and
I
that.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I think what it was, I think I didn't see that you were gonna stay. I found out after the fact that you were gonna be posting that meme.
Yeah.
On people's shit, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't like it.
I think niggas did not tag me. Like, nobody was tagging me in their music. Like, the people I was cool with, they was tagging me, but, like, other than that, it, like, stopped.
Yeah, like, someone had to show me, like, bro, he said he was going to do that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, I got pissed because it was like, nigga, like,
I probably shouldn't have did it on Facebook. Yeah. But then I made the statement saying I would.
But I didn't see that statement. So, really, you know, Facebook be having shit, like, you be seeing shit from Wednesday.
Yeah, that shit
you know,
up.
with shit today. And,
yeah.
You know, so I didn't see that. You said that you were going to do that. And, it just looked like, you know, you was like trying to bat. And then I was like, okay, he ain't like the song, like, just don't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my thing. But, you know, it's a contradicting thing because I'm very vocal.
Yeah, I'm
very vocal. Yeah. And I apologize for that, bro, because you have the right to do that if you want to. So I think it was probably a day that I just was not having it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to go with anybody.
Yeah, I was like, what the? I was like, this man, he messaged me. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, where this come from?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it was one of them days. I'm a firecracker sometimes.
Yeah, and then So after that, I think was we good after that or no?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, another thing that happened too that I did, Facebook shit, posting stuff on Facebook. I had tagged artists and I had tagged you, and I was like, Gabe, he the go, but I ain't fucking with his sound right now.
Yeah, I think something was like that.
It was something like that, and then I thought we was good, and then you had messaged me again.
I think it's because you were saying like someone was it was the whole podcast thing, bro.
Did I say something on the podcast?
I think it was just the whole heat of the whole podcast.
Uh-huh.
I think you got caught in that because you did mention something. I think it was just like you saying, so and so was the hottest and this and that.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was because those people were like around you, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember you saying that.
So like that's why I was like, oh, you just saying that because like they around you.
But they really cold though. Like, and to be honest, I don't really have friends like the artists. Like the only people, like I said, I talk to Doc Curve,
right.
And then from time to time I do talk to Quiz, Quiz.
Right.
And then outside of that, I really don't.
Right.
Like, I don't text nobody. Them the only two artists in town that I really text and stuff like that.
Right.
Outside that, I don't really talk to nobody.
Yeah, it was just also a compilation of one of my homies, one of my ex homies at the time going on there, also saying like, oh no, like he ain't really been, like niggas know I've been in there working, niggas know I be in there making hits, like I just felt like niggas is trying to like not give credit when it was due, so. I mean, all that shit's in the past, bro. You know, like honestly, I've done a lot of research within myself, like kind of shedding my ego a little bit, trying to at least, you know what I'm saying, like. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your own opinion, bro. You have the right to feel how you feel. And me trying to suppress that is doing the universe an injustice because we need that's why you here. There ain't no other you. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think what I was trying to do, like the Charlemagne shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like now, I'm like, okay, everything does not need an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not on Facebook as much. I don't even have the app on my phone right now. So it's like I try to stay off it as much as I can.
Right.
So it's like not everything needs an opinion. Now, people message me songs all the time. And I
Ask
tell
for
them,
it,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I tell them, like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They ask me why, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if I handled that the right way or if I should have did it. I mean, I did it, so you can't take it back or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, like I said, bro, I apologize because I have come to the realization that, like I create my own suffering when, I set myself up for other people to not agree with me. Nobody likes being like the person like, oh, no, bro, you tweaking, you're wrong. And nobody likes feeling that, but you can prevent that whole thing from happening by just like accepting people's opinion, accepting people for who they are and what they are and what they believe. You know what I'm saying? And I have a struggle with that. When I have a struggle with people accepting beliefs that cripple them, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only time like I have an issue right now, like keeping my mouth shut. But as far as opinions on things that you like, bro, who the hell am I to tell you to be quiet about the things that you like or don't like? Because I'm gonna tell you.
You told me.
I'm gonna tell you.
Told me.
Even if you don't want to hear it, I might stop you in the street and tell you like, hey, yo.
All right, I'm just bring up one more thing. So after that happened, you was like, I don't like some of your interviews. Your transition's bad. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't interview. I'm new to this shit.
It was,
but you was right though, because I'm not gonna lie. If I could go back and do all of those interviews again right now, I would. Because it was bad. It was bad. But I didn't know no better.
But you know what? It was just like me. It was me, my ego. Painting a picture like. Okay, so you want an unwanted opinion? Bet. I'm going to give you an unwanted opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I think. It doesn't mean that I think, you suck or that you're not a good person or that I don't like you. You know what I'm just saying? It's just like when it comes to your craft, this isn't really good to me.
It needed some work.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it was just me expressing or displaying an example of unwanted public opinion. You know what I'm saying? For someone's craft. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all that was. It wasn't, it was just, in lieu of.
Of what I did.
In lieu of nothing.
I did something, so you reacted to it.
Exactly.
You can't tell somebody how to react to something. Exactly. Charlemagne always says that.
Very true.
So. But you was right though, because I'm like I said, if I could do those interviews over, because I was sitting with Quez and I'm like, what do I say next? And I said it on the microphone. So it's like like I said, it wasn't my best work, but I was also new. You know, all of those interviews I did was just for experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to
Absolutely,
get my feet wet.
absolutely,
So,
bro. And honestly, bro, I would never even knock you for that.
yeah.
Like,
I got to start somewhere, right?
yeah,
You're not gonna get good
me
if you don't do
personally,
it.
I wouldn't even knock you for that. But it was just like the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Bullshit, you know.
But we good now.
We absolutely.
We able to sit down.
Absolutely, that's why I came
and
up
talk.
here.
So
Absolutely, bro.
thanks for
I'm
coming
all
through,
love.
man.
I'm all
Yeah.
love. Absolutely.
So we all good now.
Absolutely.
It's all love, stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's next? You said you got a project coming out. Are you working on a project? You said.
Right now, I am working on a project. I don't got too many details on it. I'm kind of taking like I said, a technical, a different approach with the whole career right now. Really turning it into a machine. You know what I'm saying? Trying to feed my family and create generational wealth off this. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the capability to do so. And all these people out here are doing so, you know, with lesser capability. I wouldn't even say lesser capability, but lesser experience than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a seasoned vet, and I'm 25. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I could do anything. I could be as big as Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Bigger. You know what I'm saying? So if I just need to play the game, I'm ready to play the game, and that's where my career is going right now. I'm playing the game. I'm getting everything so it can compete on the same level as a Kanye West or Playboy Cardi or, you know what I'm saying, a Drake. You know what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers to see me and be like, oh, this nigga's legit. You know what I'm saying? No, oh, he is a local artist. No. Like, I want them to have those local artist debates and not even utter my name. You know what I'm saying? Because this is so much bigger than that, you know, to me. I want the world, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just learning, educating myself on the music business. I'm starting a music management company called 20th and Samuelson, me and my partner. And we're just going to start... we start managing music careers as well as my own, and finding different outlets and avenues to expand the fan base and turn it into something that's one of the biggest things on the planet. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal, bro. It's gonna happen.
Why the 20th and Samuelson and not the almighty Scribbit Gang Scumbag Mafia Worldwide? Why not that?
Just because this is real business, like real life. Like, we gonna be conducting real life. You know what I'm saying? Millions. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to. I mean, Almighty Scribbit Gang Scumbag Mafia Worldwide is Script. That's the entity. You know what I'm saying? But this is a company bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be a versatile business that can go into all fields. Like, I can manage properties under this business. I can manage music artists under this business. Be a management company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're working on right now, getting everything, legal, getting everything, all the ducks in a row.
That's cool, bro. Because you, like I said, you always been on the fashion stuff. Like I said, you got the 33, the hats and stuff like that. You remember I got this shirt, bro, from the store, bro?
Yeah.
Covert Empire, bro.
I was like, look familiar.
Yeah, I said. So I've been supporting, bro, for a long time. Yeah,
I appreciate
long time.
It, man, for real. I really do.
You got any new pieces coming out with clothes or anything like that?
My boy Lenore working on some. He working on like a Raptors tribute.
Oh, really?
Almighty Scum Raptors tribute, just cause we fuck with Fred.
Yeah,
and the city and shit like that. So working on that, and then I got a company coming out. It's called Gork, and it means God only really knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's just really like intertwining, like I think the concept is more to it's gonna be there's more to this, you know what I'm saying? And it's just basically combining the consciousness with understanding that there's more to this, the physical realm that we see, the third dimensional realm we live in, but only God really knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So just like, human anatomy and biology and making it into fashion. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. I want to educate people and have them fresh as fuck at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers looking at their T-shirts and they understanding biology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And understanding epigenetics. You know what I'm saying? And fucking DNA. You know, and how beautiful that all that shit is in science. You know, just like incorporating all that into high, you know, like streetwear fashion.
That sounds interesting. Well, you know, let me know when that comes out.
Absolutely, it's coming.
I'm definitely gonna want something.
It's coming.
Anything else you want people to know? You got anything else to say?
Man, just stay on the lookout, man. All my woes coming crazy right now. All this scraper gang, coming crazy right now. You know what I'm saying?
You want to plug anybody?
Nah, ain't nobody pay me for that.
Oh, okay. All right, just wanted to know.
I gotta get paid for that.
All right, so thanks for coming on.
I'm plugging y'all though. Shout out to the Wavy file, man. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
It's only one of us right now.
Oh, well, I mean, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it. Your man's here too.
Hopefully Mark don't feel no type of way when he see this, because I feel like he gonna be like, what? You ain't... Look, man.
I be seeing him at the gym and shit too.
Yeah, he might feel some type of way, but I'm like, look, bro, I want to do the 3-camera angle, and I'm like, look, I don't want 4 cameras in here, so I just it only can be 2 of us.
I feel you.
And this was something that needed to happen. Should have happened a long time ago.
Right.
But
it's all good. It happened at the right time though.
But like I said, I'm better now. I don't know if I would have been able to.
It went smoothly, bro. Them transitions got better, my boy.
Yeah, you told me you was like, your transitions whack. I'm like, all right, I gotta get better at my transitions. Fuck it. So,
man, my bad, bro.
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta get better before he come on.
Yeah,
but
it's dope though.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes,
like I said, everything good. It's all love now.
All love, bro. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Tell me where they can follow you at.
You
gonna follow me on Instagram, bro? Because you unfollow me, then I had to unfollow you.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I have this app that be following people and unfollowing people. So like, I don't never do this.
Did you ever accept my friend request on Facebook? I don't think you did. I don't know. I ain't been on Facebook.
I got like 1,000 friend requests.
Yeah.
Look, right, just send it to y'all. I mean, I'll accept it, bro. Ain't no.
Yeah, because I looked there. I was
shit
mad.
Is not even real to me, bro.
Bro, like, it's so funny though, because I was so mad, right? I'm like, I'm finna unfriend this nigga on Facebook. Unfollow this nigga on Instagram, bro. I was so hot. I'm like, man, fuck that nigga. so I was just like, unfollow, unfriend.
Crazy, bro. I got you, bro.
So
we good.
But it's all good now.
We good, bro.
Because I'm like, he a fly nigga. And I want to see him. But I'm like, I ain't fucking with that nigga right now. Unfollow.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that social media shit is crazy.
It's not even real.
Yeah, it's not. But
it's not real to me. I'll never take it too serious. So, but yeah, man, take it easy, bro. I appreciate you guys having me.
Thank you. This was good.
Yeah.
I feel like, I can't wait to post this, boy. I'm ready for this one. I don't know when it's gonna post though.
Yeah, take your time with it.
But all right, man. Thanks for coming on. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Y'all can follow me at Gabe Gizz, GABEGIZZ on Instagram, Twitter. You can YouTube search that too, whatever.
Yeah, stream them on all platforms.
Go to Google it, you'll find it. It'll come up.
Yeah, all your music on Spotify,
SoundCloud.
Tidal is on the Tidal.
Yeah, it's on Tidal. Yeah. Even on Deezer, nigga. I don't know if y'all know about that.
I like I said, I know about it now because of podcasts, but I've never heard of anybody listen to that. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. They pay the most.
Really. A young artist, Deezer pays the most.
So ain't nobody over there listening to that shit. That's why.
All right, man. Easy.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at JAHLIL_WEST. It's the Wavy File. We out.
Straight.